Here are my top tips for buying and selling on eBay. I'm going to start off with this beautiful silver leather jacket that I absolutely was looking for about 3 months. I saw it on someone else, or a jacket very similar to it, and so I set up a saved search until I found this absolute beauty. I love wearing it, but what I did was I put in the colour that I wanted. So I was quite specific. I wanted silver or metallic. I wanted real leather, I didn't want pleather. So this is a beautiful Aftershock vintage jacket. Looks absolutely lovely. It's very reflective on my complexion, I think you'll agree, and makes me super happy. So the fact that I had to wait even makes it better. So just put in your sizing. I personally wouldn't buy from anyone abroad these days. I probably would have before Brexit, but now it's slightly more complicated with customs charges, so be aware of those as well, because they can bite you on the butt. Then another fairly recent purchase was this Zara It blouse. I saw it on Trini and I was absolutely desperate to have it. So the obvious thing to say is Zara blouse or Zara shirt. I had 2 searches put in for this one. Neon yellow, obviously, and my size. And yeah, I had to wait a little while. I managed to snag this for about £19 because the seller had the sale finishing in the morning. These are perfect sales to look out for. So when a sale finishes in the morning, that means that there's less people going to be there at the end. So the best time for selling is to actually sell on a Sunday afternoon and finish your sale at 3 p.m. Most people have had their Sunday lunch, they're sat round and they are having a nice cup of tea and get out the phone and start scrolling. So anyway, this one was in the morning. I've actually seen these go for about £70. So I saved myself around 50 quid by just finding one that was finishing early on the morning. This lovely jacket I saw on a friend. She had the skirt. I didn't even realise that they did a top for it. But when I went onto ASOS, then I saw it and it was ridiculous, like £200 plus. So I went onto eBay and lo and behold, there was one for sale. I picked this up for circa £60. So I was really happy. It was for a special occasion and I love it and I'll wear it for years. It's an investment piece, I know, slightly more than I would ever spend, but it's beautiful, don't you think? This is my Christmas dress. I love wearing this dress. I've had it for about 4 or 5 years now, but it comes out every single year. It's beautiful. I actually saw it on Kate Garraway, who I love. She looked gorgeous, and now I've got it. I look gorgeous too, so it's the perfect Mrs. Claus dress. So for this dress in particular, I put in the brand, which is Warehouse, obviously the colour, but just by putting in Warehouse red sequin dress, it immediately came up. I can't quite remember how much I paid for it. I know that it was an It dress for about 2 years. Even though I still love it and I will wear it for many, many years to come, it was worth the extra dosh. I want to say it was about 40 quid, which, considering how many times I've worn it, it's worth it. That's £10 a wear so far, right? This one is a lovely dress that I bought to wear to a wedding. I actually did alter this one. This used to be all open here, so I've had that all stitched up. 10 quid. ASOS. It's absolutely beautiful. Be a lovely wedding guest dress, alternatively even mother of the bride. I'll wear it for loads and loads of years, and when I'm fed up with it, I'll sell it again. So this is a top that I bought on eBay. This is a top that I bought in a shop many years ago, probably getting on for 20 years plus. I didn't feel that I wanted to wear it as a top anymore, turned it into a bag. But then lo and behold, it came up on eBay. I bought this recently for about 10 or 12 pounds. I absolutely love it, love the colourway. And again, it makes me very happy. I wasn't actually looking for this. I was looking for a sequin top and it just happened to come up in my search. I guess it was a bit of reminiscing why I bought it, and I don't get sucked in very often like that. So that's a really good rule. Don't get sucked in. But they do look great together and I now wear them together. So it's okay, I let myself off. These are a pair of Pull & Bear jeans. I wanted a pair of high-waisted, wide-leg jeans. Absolutely perfect. I think they were £6 on eBay. I love Pull & Bear, even though they're quite a budget brand and they are really aimed at teenagers. I still love them and bought them. I have stitched up the knees, so I've still got the benefit of the rips without my kneecaps coming out. And I love them. Again, you just search for the brand, what you're looking for, so a mom jean, and that's exactly what I got. I was in the top 10% of private sellers on eBay. That was about 4 years ago now, and it's something I'm so proud of. Makes me so happy to say those words. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about selling items today. This is something I've recently bought. Let's pretend that I'm selling it. So I paid £19 for it. I think I could achieve the same amount of money for this today as when I bought it last year. How I will do that is, number one, I look after everything that I buy. With a colour that's so vibrant like this, I would especially make sure that I hadn't washed it in a biological powder. I would make sure that it went in with a non-bio. Keep it clean and tidy, make sure that it's always pressed. Anything like loose buttons, make sure that you don't lose them, because then I can sell it as pristine.